Peace and love, prehistoric farmers. Welcome back to Farm Sim 25 on our Man and His Axe series. Last episode, I think it was last episode, we made this basic crater in the ground and put down the industrial sawmills so we can start selling some lumber so we can make some money. We're at $27,000. Goal is to get to 10 million out of making, like, starting with zero. We started with $0, guys. So I kind of marked out the border of our property to see how many trees we have left before we gotta buy a new piece of property. And it looks like we have quite a bit of trees in our square, so I'm going to keep doing that and just throwing them in there and selling the trees. And, yeah, hopefully we can buy our next piece of property without any problems. Probably not this one. 84,000. 50,000, which isn't big. It's like double the size of this one. So that definitely wouldn't be a bad idea to go this way, maybe. But look how much map we still have, guys. We have so much map to work with here. We don't even need to go beside ourselves. We can go somewhere else, like this one, which looks like it's got more dense forest. Which that would be a good idea to check. See which one. See, these are nice trees. Nice, easy trees to harvest. Really dense too. I'd probably go for that one, honestly. How much is this one? 46,000. Yeah, then when we go over here, I mean, there's a lot of trees, but they're pretty spaced out. I don't know. I think I would go with 63 here. It's 46. It's still double the size of land that we have now. But yeah, so let's get into it. I think what I'm gonna do is not cut, but just speed up time so that you guys don't have to put up with it like I do. So enjoy.
Moon hanging high, got this pretty little thing, let's give it a try. Down to the creek where the water's cool and deep, hang your clothes on a limb, it's a secret we'll keep. Jump on in, feel the water around your waist, laughing and splashing, heartbeats at a haste. Cold beer waiting in the bed of my old truck, living life simple, we don't need much luck. Cause I know how to show a country girl a good time, with some moonlight shining and your hand in mine. We'll dance in the shallows and drink under the stars for tonight at the creek. You know who you are. Stars reflected in your eyes like a dream come true. Taking it slow, just me and you. Running barefoot through the midnight dew. Every moment here, it's the best I ever knew. Got the radio playing our favorite tune, country love song beneath the summer moon. Fish jumping high like they're joining our dance. In this water we find our sweet romance. Cause I know how to show a country girl a good time, with some moonlight shining and your hand in mine. We'll dance in the shallows and drink under the stars for tonight at the creek. You know who you are. Got the radio playing our favorite tune, country love song beneath the summer moon. Fish jumping high like they're joining our dance. In this water we find our sweet romance. 'Cause I know how to show a country girl a good time, with some moonlight shining and your hand in mine. We'll dance in the shallows and drink under the stars for tonight at the creek. You know who you are.
Alright, I thought I would slow it down again. Explain what I was just doing to everybody, just so that I don't have people going, what are you doing? What I was just doing was saying how much I get for each type of log, you know, like how much each tree makes me. And this Scotch pine makes me the least amount. It was like 1,600 for 2 trees, and these trees are massive. These trees are massive. If we look at the weight of this tree right here. Wait, is this thing running? Oh my god, it's been running this whole time. If we take a look at this tree, it's 2.1 tons. That's a pretty big tree, guys. Like, that's a pretty big tree. What I think I'm going to do, though, is harvest these trees. And probably the pine ones, too, because they're pretty big. Harvest those ones, but keep them off to the side so that I can use these trees for furniture or wood planks and stuff like that, while the oak and the tila trees we can sell for profit. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start from down here, see how big of a piece I can cut. Oh wow, that's still 325 pounds. Because I don't want to use super strength, but it's just quicker in these earlier stages. Once I'm capable to buy like machines and stuff, I won't be using super strength anymore. And that's why I try to cut these into 200 kilo pieces. But at the same time, it might just be easier. How much love this log do I still have? 28 meters? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Just cut these into pieces so I can use them for furniture and other production things. Yeah, I'm just gonna pile them up here, I think. And once I start, like, I'll keep cutting down trees, and I'll expand this that way, so that I don't have to worry about this glitching ground. And I'll probably move all my productions like right here, because this stuff is seeming like it's okay. It's just like over here that's glitching out. So yeah, I think I will I'll move some things around. Should none of these disappear. We need to make an inventory of this stuff. Stack it behind the shed. Oh, there we go. Wasn't showing up there for a second. Starting to get worried. Oh. Guess that doesn't really matter. Really doesn't. So yeah, I'll keep working away here. I think what I'll do is harvest all the trees that we want to sell for profit. Right now, I'll cut all those down. Use super strength to just throw them in the sell point there, and then I think go from there. So we're looking for the oak trees. And those weird named ones, the Tila, something like that. And then once we're done cutting down all the trees, guys, we can start doing the, getting rid of those tree stumps. But it's really cool. All these pieces are getting bigger and bigger as I keep cutting. That piece too big. Nope, still too big. It's gonna be 200 kilos to not use super strength. There we go. This piece, 70. Nice. Alright. So yeah, again, I'm gonna speed up time for you guys so you don't have to put up with watching me cut down trees and put them in there at normal speed. It'll be a bit quicker. So, hope you enjoy.
In the loving back of a Jeep Wrangler, stripped down stars in the sky's high ceiling. She was loving a Jeep Wrangler. Behind the corn one night my heart was feeling. Dirt roads and whispers, her smile like the moon. Tailgate dreams under the southern tune. Engines hum the night sweet serenade. In that old Jeep life was perfect home with me. She was loving a Jeep Wrangler. Every bump in the road brought us closer, stranger. In the fields of gold and the night's soft clangor, she was love in a Jeep Wrangler. Summer breeze carried her laughter so true. Crickets sang, gave her moments their cue. Rustic romance on the edge of town. In those rugged seats, we found our crown. She was love in a Jeep Wrangler. Every bump in the road brought us closer, stranger. In the fields of gold and the night's soft clangor, she was love in a Jeep Wrangler. Seats worn out but our hearts brand new. Covered in dust but our dreams pure and few. Every mile we drove forever lingered in the rear view of that old Jeep's mirror. Wrangler. Every bump in the road brought us closer, stranger. In the fields of gold and the night's soft clangor, she was love Wrangler. She was loved, buried her laughter so true. Crickets sang, gave her moments their cue. Rustic romance on the edge of town. In those rugged seats, we found our crown. Seats worn out, but our hearts brand new. Covered in dust, but our dreams pure and few. Every mile we drove forever linger in the rear view of that old Jeep's mirror. They say he waits at the crossroads to make the deal. A deal for glory, but what's its worth? That man in black at the crossroads wants to make the deal. A deal to trade for your soul from earth. With a guitar in hand and a heart full of dreams, you stand where the gravel meets the road. In the midnight hour under the moon's pale beams, who knows just how far this journey will go? At the crossroads, decisions weigh heavy and cold. The man in black's got an offer to be told. Will you rise to fame? Will your soul be sold? At the crossroads, the devil's got a hold. The wind whispers secrets of those who came before, legends of fame, but they all paid the price. For every song sung, there's always a score. In the end, was it really worth the sacrifice? With a guitar in hand and a heart full of dreams, you stand where the gravel meets the road. In the midnight hour under the moon's pale beams, who knows just how far this journey will go? At the crossroads, decisions weigh heavy and cold. The man in black's got an offer to be told. Will you rise to fame, or will your soul be sold? At the crossroads, the devil's got a hold. The wind whispers secrets of those who came before, legends of fame, but they all pay the price. For every song sung, there's always a score. In the end, was it really worth the sacrifice? You strung your old six string of hope's high and bright.
Alright, guys. So I've made $100,000 off of all the trees that are, well, good to make a profit off of. All the rest of these trees that are inside our property line, I'm going to use for production. I'm not sure of what kind of production yet. Let's actually take a look at that right now. So I'm going to sell this. Get 2,000 back. It's not bad. We're gonna move our selling in a different spot. But I want to see for productions. I'm just going to scroll all the way down to the bottom here, because that's where all the good stuff is. We got this sawmill. That's a lot. We only have 100,000. We need to buy another piece of property as well. Sawmill wood chips. That's 36,000. That's pretty big, actually. So that's much smaller. Probably place this right now. And start getting production right away. Let's flatten this part out. Uh-oh. That tree back there. Oh no! That's not what I wanted to do. All the way to the bottom, man. Whee! There we go. Yeah, there we go. No, none of it will be all messed up. There we go. Nice. Perfect. I kind of want to fix this because it's really glitching out. There we go. Hopefully the ground won't keep glitching out. There. That's a bit better, right? Let's throw all this stuff in here. You know, I'm going to sell this, actually. I'm going to sell my side-by-side. I know some of you are like, what? You're going to sell it? Yes, I'm going to sell it. Boom. I'm going to go back here. Pines. These are mostly all pine trees. Great for the production, terrible for the profit. Alright, how about we go back here for a second? I'm gonna start putting this wood in our production, shall we? Look at us. Look at us, guys. We're gonna have a production started soon. Move all these pine into a spot here. Look at that. Then we can get it started. And with it being started, then we can start pumping out production stuff. That will make us even more profit. Instead of just selling trees. We will have to buy a new piece of property though, that's for sure. I think what I am going to do, I am going to keep this as the production property, but I'm going to expand the ground out that way, just like how I'm doing right here, and then just kind of have like a ramp going up to it. Let's turn this on. Our first production. Look at that, boys. Wood. Let's just turn them all on. There we go. Got 3,300, almost 3,400 liters of wood. So I think I'm going to start right here. Get this little guy out of the way. Maybe? There we go. So yeah, I think this will be good. We'll chop down pines for production. What? Is there like 2 trees in one spot there? Like, what the hell is that? Because 2 trees just came out of that. That's pretty cool. Got a 2 for 1. That's mainly why I'm cutting down these trees, so that I can expand the productions. Get a new one. Like the, I really want to do the firewood one. But ultimately, we're just going to do a whole bunch of different reductions, I think. End goal is 10 million. So, that's what we're aiming for. Just to get to 10 million. Whenever we get to 10 million, that's when we're done. That's when we're done. I'm just using the hide object mod. Let's get rid of these stumps, because forget that. There was 2 trees here. So that's just quicker. Don't fall down in that crater, Jesus. Be lost forever! But yeah, that gravel line here that you see is the line that I made to know where the end of my property is. It's not so easy to know. But doing that makes it much easier. Making that line though, holy crap. That was a task and a half. Let me tell you. Let's see about that other property now. Kind of want it on flatter ground. Not that one. Holy cannolis. That's a little bit that's more doable, I think. I don't want that one. This seems like it has a wide range of trees. Let's sell one. Yeah, but that was just a sell. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this property. It's a little more flat, but honestly, I don't think we're gonna get any flat roads here. Well, maybe we should keep looking. That's 88, 100. Oh, this one's flat. American elm. What is this one? American elm? Yep. A lot of pine. Yep. A lot of pine. It's very flat though, exactly what I'm looking for. This is not flat. That one sold for really good. A lot of pines again. 79. Oh, this is really sideways. Oh, that's big property. Whoa, this is really sideways. These are all pines. Whole batch of them. I'm like, I want flat land, and then everywhere I look is just not flat at all. I mean, this one's pretty good. There's a lot of trees that are good, profitable trees. I think we'll buy this. And let the tree harvest begin. Oak makes good money. So that's what we'll get ourselves, is an oak tree to start with. The trees themselves basically give me a good outline on the map there on the bottom. So I basically can see where my property line is. Holy cannolis, this is oak trees, man. They take forever to cut down. Look at that. Right in the spot. So yeah, I think this is going really well. Now we have production going. We're gonna get our second production started once we get more trees sold, I think. And then we're gonna get this land, I think, more developed here. Get the productions down here set up, get a house for ourselves as well, because we don't have that yet. I did have that, but then it disappeared. I don't know where it went to. Jeez, that's how big that stump was. It took two times to make it disappear. Pine, yeah, pine. Again, we're gonna use the pine for productions, not for selling. These big trees, we're gonna sell them to make profit to buy more products, like more, well, land, maybe a tractor, more production buildings, that kind of stuff. That's what we're kind of doing right now. We're picking out all those trees. And then any of the pine that might be in the way, we'll chop those down and just lay them down off to the side there, just so that we can use them in a later date. Look at that, almost $10,000 for that one tree. Outstanding. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep the stumps just so I know where I've been. I'll kind of work my way all the way this way and then kind of do a clockwise sweep of all the trees. I think that's what I'll do. I think that's a good idea. But yeah, how about I speed that little bit up and then I'll bring you guys back in when I'm ready.
Was a little too much whiskey, a little too much rodeo, in a honky-tonkin' Reno, where I watched it all go down. First she blew me kisses from the front row, and later at the last call, she was nowhere to be found. I caught her out back riding another cowboy's Bronco. Said it ain't what it looks like, but my eyes, they don't lie. Well, I've been hooked off many bulls and Broncos before, but that little country girl broke my heart out at the rodeo. Yeah, that little country girl broke my heart at the rodeo. There's a place I go where the wildflowers grow, up there in the foothills of the Great Divide. Oh, I get there, it feels like home. Up there I got peace of mind, 'cause I've been booked off many bulls and Broncos before, but that little country girl broke my heart out at the rodeo. Yeah, that little country girl broke my heart at the rodeo. Caught her out back riding another cowboy's Bronco. Said it ain't what it looks like, but my eyes, they don't lie. Well, I've been looked off many bulls and Broncos before, but that little country girl broke my heart out at the rodeo. Yeah, that little country girl broke my heart at the rodeo.
Cool autumn nights, leaves start to fall. Holding you close, we lose it all. The oak trees whisper secrets so fine, hearts falling deeper, yours into mine. Windows fog up with every breath, warm cider sips, we're feeling blessed. Slow dancing shadows by the fire's light. In these still moments, dreams take flight. Cool autumn nights where love takes hold, crimson and gold, stories unfold. There's magic here in every breeze. Autumn nights like this put hearts at ease.
Well, guys, I think that will do it for this episode. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing right now off screen, but I think we're doing pretty good right now. We're already back to $145,000 off of all these profit trees. Let's call them that, because that's what they're doing for us, is making us a profit, which are the oak trees, the Tilla trees, the American elms. All those trees, we're selling them just as is to make us some monies. And all the other pine trees that we have, all these trees, all these ones are going to be used for production. See, look at that, another $10,000 from just a tree. And then ultimately we're gonna buy some logging equipment. Man, there's a lot of stuff on sale. Nothing that I actually need. Not that I can see. Yeah, there's no actual logging things here. Oh, maybe that one. Forest. There we go. Oh, the tree planter. Plants new trees into the ground. You can buy pallets. Oh, it goes on the excavator. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Let's see forestry for a second, actually, before we sign off. Forestry, there we go. Let's look at the excavators. Yeah, that's what I thought. 190,000. Combination. Just these things, really? Oh, that's not good. And then there's these guys. Holy crap. I think I'm going to look up more logging tools. Logging trailers, how much are those? Auto load, hell yeah. Trailers aren't bad. Wood chippers. Winches. Attached to the back of a tractor so we can pull the stuff. I wanna weem out using super strength, guys. That's what I want to do. But yeah, I think we're doing all right for ourselves. We got a second piece of land here, which is pretty big. 6.6 acres. This one is 2.2 acres. Tiny little piece of land. Got us where we are now. We have our little shed here still. We have our production building. Gonna produce some planks, long planks, and wood beams for us. I think I'm gonna clear out all these trees and just literally keep this here, and then all the other productions I'm gonna put down on that new piece of property once we clear things out. But yeah, guys, I think that will do it for now. And until next time, guys, I hope you enjoyed yourself. Please do hit that like button. And like I always say, we gotta treat each other how we want to be treated to make the world a better place. So don't subscribe, go outside, and keep spreading that peace and love. Bye-bye.